What's up, everybody? I am Sniggenhoff, and today we are going to play some Stellaris. I've had this game since it came out. I've played it a decent amount, not a ton, but we're going to play in the new Utopia expansion, and we're going to go for an achievement, of course. I have played a little bit. A lot of what I have played offline, so I don't have all the achievements that I have actually earned, if you understand what I'm saying. But the achievement we're going to go for is... where'd it go? Did I pass it? Maybe it's down here. Yeah, I think it's down here. This one. No, not very open borders. No. Suffer not the alien. As a xenophobic empire, purge all other sentient species from the galaxy. We are the only good ones. So, let's go ahead and create our nation, our race real quick. What do I want to be? Humanoids are boring. Should we be the bats? These bat people? Yeah, let's be these bat people. Name. Glirin? I don't hate that. Zoom. Valdari? Yeah, that could work. Valdarian. Works for me. Let's go with Mammalian 2 for our names. Traits. We are going to be, I've already looked through this, we're going to be very strong, and we're going to be repugnant for reasons you'll see. Repugnant's not going to affect us at all, I don't think. Ruler. Let's have a dude. Modric. Sounds good. Name and class. We're going to be from... let's be from an arid world. Homeworld name. Arakim. Works for me. Yeah, let's stick with the mammalian cities. Government and ethics. We're going to be fanatic xenophobes and militarists. We're going to be dictatorial. And our civics are going to be fanatic purifiers and nationalistic zeal. So fanatic purifiers is going to mean we cannot engage in diplomacy with other species. Xenopops will always be purged and have no effect on tradition cost. We gain unity from purging Xenopops, and we may use the Armageddon bombardment stance. Our fire rate goes way up, our army damage goes way up. Tradition cost from Xenoslaves goes down. I'm not sure 100% what that means. 100% sure what that means, but it's fine. And then nationalistic zeal is going to give us extra border range and maximum rivalries +1, which will be nice because we get extra rivalry influence gained from being fanatic xenophobes and also border range as well. So be able to claim a lot more territory a lot more fast. And then militarist is going to give us extra army damage and extra fire rate, which then very strong will stack up that army damage even higher, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're done with all that. We're going to be dictatorial because I just feel like it feels right. Empire name. What was our species is the Valdari. Valdarian Empire. The adjective will be Valdar. That sounds good to me. Flag. I'm always bad at designing flags. Let's go with black as the primary color. Something about domination seems good. Yeah, let's go with this fist. Secondary color. That seems ominous enough. Maybe... ooh, I actually kind of like that. Like a sun rising up on the horizon. That's not bad either. Let's go with that. Yeah. Starting weapons, I think I'm going to go with projectile, just for fun. FTL method, I really like hyperspace, but I may not use it. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with hyperspace. It's just, I always find it to be really nice. And I really like the design of the anthropoid ships, so I'm going to go with those. And let's hit it. I need to turn Iron Man on, so the game is eligible for achievements. And galaxy size medium should be fine. Elliptical. All the default stuff should be perfectly okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. So yeah, if you've never played Stellaris before, it's reminiscent of like the old school, like Master of Orion, other things of that nature, but also pretty different as well. The main mechanics kind of focus around the ethics and the traits of your nation, but also there's some cool things with research that I like. And also, there's a lot of stuff in the game that I haven't seen yet, because I haven't played in a good 4 or 5 months. Investor and fertility. In the eons since the first primitive Valdari communities took shape in the dry canyons and mesas of Arakim, our civilization has spread and prospered. There were other Valdar cultures once, diluting the purity of our society with their weaknesses. These renegades were dealt with, one after the other, until our world has been utterly cleansed of their taint. Today, only the pure remain. Oh, wow. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Valdari Empire have finished the development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. So, let's go ahead and begin. No tutorial, please. That may cause me to lose out on some stuff that I don't know about, but we'll figure it out as we go. First, let's look at research. So, the way research works in this game is it's not like a tech tree. Well, it is a tech tree, but unlike, say, Civilization, where you start at one tech and it unlocks 2 techs and you always have those next 2 techs available to you, you're given a random allotment of technologies to research at any given time. So just randomly, we start the game off with the ability to research the physics lab, which is a building we can build on a planet, solar panel network, which is something that can go on a space station, or deflectors, which go on ships. Which I may go with deflectors. This, also there's leaders in charge of all these sciences, and they have traits, and sometimes traits will improve a certain type of research. Like this type is computing, this type is industry, this type is field manipulation. This guy has a bonus that just increases research speed by 10%, so we don't have to worry about like min-maxing what type of research we do. But I think I am going to go with deflectors. We're going to be very militaristic, so getting better stuff on our ships will probably be pretty good. Here, so yeah, he is an expertise in statecraft. This is a statecraft technology. So if we were to do this, it would take us less time than the other one. So like, I think I can change between them. This is 29 months remaining, whereas this is 30 months remaining. So this is a whole 1 month cheaper, 1 month faster. It's not very good, in all honesty. Maybe it's just because of the research progress. Also, planetary unification here unlocks a path in the tech tree. But I could go for something like naval capacity to get more ships. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Or even the military academy to build so that we can build up our army faster and cheaper. Monthly influence +1. And propaganda broadcast gives us happiness 10%. Which we'll talk about that later when it comes available. Yeah, let's do the one that goes down the tech tree. And then here we could get the level 2 of a weapons, level 2 mining network, or unlock the engineering facility. None of these match up with his expertise in voidcraft. I may go with the better weapons though. Oh, that one's way more expensive than the other two. But it could still be good. The mining network may not be bad either. Minerals are very important. They're kind of what you use to build just about everything. So being able to get minerals faster wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Now let's try to get a jump on our weapons technology while we have it available to us. So now let's look around our planet. Let's go ahead and dive into our planet. So it's an arid world, Habitability 100%. All arid worlds will be the most habitable for us, and then other worlds in that side, which was desert and tundra, will also be better for us. Whereas the continental, ocean, and tropical worlds are not as good for us, and then the cold worlds, ice, Arctic, and one other one, the mountain world. Those are the worst for us, I believe, is how it works. Our governor gives us lowered unrest, extra build speed, lowered block or clear time, extra slave mineral output, and extra slave food output, but I don't think I have any slaves at the moment. This is the surface of our world. Each one of these tiles can be worked for the resources it gives. And then you can build things on the tiles without buildings. These have buildings you can see in the background already. But say if we wanted to build something here on this terrain, we could build, say, a mining network that would increase the minerals that we get out of this tile. Or we could build a monument that gets us unity, which I don't really know exactly what unity does yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. Unity is pretty new to me. Or some of the stuff that increases science. Like this tile increases science by 2 physics, 1 society, and 1 engineering, giving us 7 physics, 6 society, and 6 engineering overall, with not just this one, but other places that we're gathering science from, which is that's what determines how fast this research goes. So we need 360 physics points to get this technology, and then that's also increased by the research progress. So like stored research is 7, and then all the other bonuses basically give us 14.84 progress a month toward this research. This one's 12.7, this one is 12.12. That's kind of how that whole system works. But let me grab my science ship, and I'm going to have him survey the system. So he's going to go to all the planets and asteroids and moons and stuff in our system. He's going to survey them, and they may have minerals or science or energy credits that we can then build stations above these places to gather those to increase our economy. And then let's zoom out to the galaxy map. So that's just our system, or Aramis. Then this is the borders of our empire, and this is the galaxy as a whole. So I'm going to take my small military fleet, and I'm going to have them run around to all these systems around us just to get a kind of base understanding of what's going on around us. Just make that little loop right there, and then we'll send them out this way later. Don't need to do anything with the construction ship just yet. Anything else I want to do before I unpause? Nothing in the situation log. Don't need to worry about planets and sectors yet. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and unpause and let the game run a little bit. How's that sound? And let's bump it up to fast. So we didn't find anything around the sun, unfortunate. Is this a defense station? Oh yeah, that's a space station around our planet. Nothing on this moon, or technically a molten world, even though it's definitely a moon of this planet. Man, not finding anything. Come on. Just striking out. What are these guys finding? Have they even left? They got to this system. There is a habitable desert world here. There is a habitable arid world in this system. Oh, we found some minerals. Sweet. So they found minerals over here on this asteroid, so I'm going to take my construction ship, have him come over here and build a mining station there. Once the mining station is complete, we'll get these 2 minerals a month added on. So we'll be making minerals even faster. And more minerals over here on Federa. What else do I want to be doing? I'm tempted to like start building up some more ships.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, hold on. So every once in a while, when your science ship is scanning, they will find anomalies. And then depending on the skill level of your scientist, who also has a leader in charge of the science ship, we'll give it a risk of failure. This is a level 1 anomaly with no risk of failure, so let's go ahead and research it. Can give us some good stuff. You guys back already? Yeah, looks like it. Go ahead and go up to here and loop around out here. Yeah, but I was thinking about building some more ships. What is my fleet's limit right now? Secrets of the Doorstep. The anomaly on Berga turned out to be a natural geometrical formation. It looks almost like a marker showing the way forward. The natural beauty of the universe can be quite astonishing. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance, and it will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology. Astonishing.
Construction complete.
Wonderful. Go ahead and build one over here if we've got the minerals for it. We do. Trying to think where you can see, because you do have a fleet limit, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember where you find it. There it is. We're at 3 out of 14 of our naval capacity, and we're at 1 out of 3 of our systems that we can directly control. So maybe I should build some more ships. I've got enough minerals for 2 more right now. That seems fine. And again, we don't have the opportunity to be diplomatic, so we might as well start gearing up our military now, because whoever we meet, we're gonna fight. Just make a big loop around this way. One thing I like about hyperspace, it is the fastest travel between a point to a point. The only problem is you're limited to which points you can go to. Man, so far our home system is pretty barren. I mean, 4 minerals is nice, but...
System survey complete.
Alright. Go ahead and survey this one. Not construction ship, science ship. Survey this one, and then survey... Where was the one that had the other habitable planet? Was it this? It was this. I'll just go survey that for now. Also, our borders matter because we'll be able to build anything we want inside our borders. So even if we like come over here and we find minerals and stuff in the system, even though we don't have a world in this system, we can build mining colonies and stuff like the mining stations and stuff out there like that. But like if we found something out over here, it's not inside of our borders, so we can't do that until we expand that into our borders. Discovery of alien life. The ISS Jinder has made a startling find on Achilla 2. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Arakim. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe, although none of the alien creatures found on Achilla are sentient, and it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. We gain 60 society research. Fantastic. Yeah, we found some engineering research over here. Also something I might want to start thinking about is building a colony ship. Contractor points simple forms of life. The Valdarian Empire is buzzed with the news of alien organisms discovered by the ISS Jinder some time ago. While far from intelligent, there is life out there, an inescapable reality, a deeply unsettling prospect. Okay. But yeah, may want to build a colony ship here pretty soon. They are pretty expensive, but we already have a habitable planet of pretty decent size near us, so coming out here to colonize that probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So maybe save up my minerals for that in the near future. What does Achilla 2 look like? Scientist gained a trait. Science officer, that dude has leveled up and gained the trait expertise biology, which... Is that the guy... That's probably the guy in charge of our science ship. Yeah, commanding the ISS Gender. Okay. As leaders level up, which they do level up, they do gain other traits. Another colonizable world, a habitable world out over here. Where was this one? This desert world is habitable as well. Hey, I wanted to look at this. The surface. A lot of blockers around here. Blockers are you have to clear these out before you can build on the surface on those tiles. And I'm pretty sure the colony boosts the 4 tiles around it. So like when you place a colony ship down, it'll boost the tile to the top, bottom, left, and right of it. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Achilla 3A. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what they have been able to piece together, our scientists theorize that these aliens, who call themselves the Vultuam Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length, that communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. Interesting. Begins the Precursors Vultuam event chain.
Situation log updated.
That will give us this mission to recover 6 artifacts of theirs. And then once we finish that mission, other things can happen. Construction ship is doing nothing. The first task force is doing nothing. Contact report. Remnants. The administration on Arakim has received Science Officer Modrek Den Taurab's report on the alien remnants with some apprehension. The leavings in question are now widely considered to be definitive proof of unknown forces once having been active in the galaxy. Though some prominent Valdarian thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as a freak geological formations or result of curious natural phenomena. Alright, saving up for a colony ship. Let's go ahead and have you guys explore some more. Let's go down this way now.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly, 0% risk. Research it. Make this loop. Right like that. But we will figure out that anomaly and whether we're alone in the universe on the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Do you think I'll be able to complete this achievement? I have to wipe out all other sentient life in the galaxy, although it is only a medium-sized galaxy. We're not talking huge over here. But anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.